A woman is lying in a vacant lot in Los Angeles. No blood at the scene. Not a single drop. Her body has been completely severed at the waist, each half placed with geometric precision, as if staged for someone to find. Her skin has been scrubbed clean, her face has been cut from the corners of her mouth toward her ears, a grotesque carved smile. She has been drained of every ounce of blood before being placed here, and whoever did this took their time. That morning, January 15th, 1947, a mother walking with her child through the Leimert Park neighborhood of Los Angeles spotted what she first believed was a broken department store mannequin lying in the grass. It was not a mannequin. The victim was Elizabeth Short, 22 years old, born in Boston. She had drifted to Los Angeles with dreams the city was built on selling. She had no criminal record, no known enemies, no obvious reason for any of this. The press, feeding on the horror of it all, dubbed her the Black Dahlia, a name she never knew in life, a name that would define her in death. The LAPD launched what would become one of the most extensive murder investigations in California history. Over 150 suspects were formally investigated. The case generated thousands of tips, letters, and even multiple false confessions. At least 50 people claimed at various points to have committed the murder. Every single one was ruled out. Then the killer made contact. 6 days after the body was discovered, the Los Angeles Examiner received a package in the mail. Inside were Elizabeth Short's birth certificate, her social security card, photographs, and an address book belonging to her. The items had been cleaned with gasoline, deliberately wiped of fingerprints. A note, assembled from cut newspaper letters, read, "Here is Dahlia's belongings, letter to follow." No follow-up letter ever came. The level of anatomical precision in the murder itself has never been far from investigators' minds. The body had been bisected cleanly at the third and fourth lumbar vertebrae. The organs had been removed and repositioned. Medical examiners at the time noted this required significant knowledge, either surgical training or deep familiarity with human anatomy. That detail narrowed possibilities, but never produced a name. Over the decades, the case attracted serious investigators, retired detectives, and journalists who each constructed compelling theories. Former LAPD detective Steve Hodel, in a book published in 2003, named his own father, Dr. George Hodel, a prominent Los Angeles physician, as the prime suspect. George Hodel had been investigated by the LAPD during the original case. Surveillance recordings existed. In one, he was captured on tape saying, "Supposing I did kill the Black Dahlia." They couldn't prove it now. He was never charged. He died in 1999. The Los Angeles District Attorney's Office has never officially closed the case. What makes the Black Dahlia endure, beyond the horror, beyond the mystery, is the disturbing competence of whoever did this. No DNA, no weapon, no witnesses. A body displayed in public like a message, and a killer who mailed trophies to a newspaper and then simply vanished. Elizabeth Short has been dead for nearly 80 years. The lot where she was found is now a quiet residential street. The case file still exists, the killer's identity does not. So the question that remains, the one that has outlasted every detective, every theory, every confession, is not whether this was solved. It wasn't. The question is whether someone, somewhere, already knows exactly who did this, and chose to say nothing.